Oh, howdy all, grab yourself a drink, it is time for some PathOfExile discussion. There is something that is really grinding my gears in the Trade League this time. This is a problem that's been around before, but it's quite a lot worse today than it's been in previous leagues. This problem is items that are listed in Awakened Sextants being far more visible than they should be. Let me explain. You'll see here that Awakened Sextants are currently trading at 5.9 Chaos Orbs. There's no shenanigans involved, this is fair market price, and you can see they're also about 36-37 to the Divine Orb. So what happens when we run a search for a popular endgame consumable that people who are running endgame content will want more of? And this is maps that have Drox's Citadel in them. I've chosen Drox specifically here because the Elder Slayer maps are worth more than Shaper Guardian maps or Elder Guardian maps, and they're also something that are traded a very large amount because some people run a lot of them and some people don't feel they want to run very many of them at all. So have a look here at Warped Apex, and you'll see it's listed at 32 Chaos Orbs. Then Cabal Trap is listed at 8 Awakened Sextants. So you're probably thinking 8 Awakened Sextants, that's 47 Chaos Orbs at current prices. That's a huge jump up there. But once we go down below all of the 8 Sextant ones, you'll see that there's a steep drop down to 35 Chaos Orbs, 35 Chaos Orbs, 35 Chaos Orbs. What is happening here is that all of the listings that are in Awakened Sextants are being treated as though Awakened Sextants are 4 to 4.1 Chaos Orbs each, rather than the 5.9 they actually are. This is causing these listings to appear far earlier than they otherwise should. Ultimately, this is happening not because of any dishonesty on behalf of the players who are making the listings, but because there is a long-standing bug where the trade site doesn't dynamically update the currency values against each other, and Awakened Sextants have risen far higher than historical precedent, and that's why they're currently in such a messy situation. So, how do you avoid these listings? It's pretty simple. When you're doing your trade filter search, just go down to the bottom, and in the trade filters section, you want to add in the buyout price, don't have Chaos Orb equivalent, select Chaos Orb specifically. Or if you're trading for something that's more expensive than a Divine Orb, let's say you're wanting to buy a Tempering Orb or something like that, then instead you want to search in Divine Orbs. Then do a search here, and this will eliminate all of the offers that are posted in Awakened Sextants so that you'll only be able to see the ones in Chaos Orbs. Of course, this might mean that you miss out on some bargain that was listed in Awakened Sextants, but I haven't really seen many of those. The next question you might be thinking is, well, that's how you beat them, but should you join them? And here, unfortunately, the answer is yes. I did a quick test where I set one tab to 17 Chaos, looked to see whether things would sell from it, very little did. Then I increased the price to 3 Awakened Sextants, went did a few maps, and started getting ping after ping after ping. So unfortunately, if you don't do this, you will just end up losing sales to people that do. I think this is going to be the case unless an external community like the Forbidden Trove Trade Discord were to start clamping down on it, and that would kick up its own can of worms. Ultimately, GGG need to fix up the trade ratios, or this is going to continue being a problem. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. May your Awakened Sextants have interesting roles, and I will see you around.